Today was a big day for Suicide Squad, guys. We got to learn a lot more of what the DLC is going to look like for this game with Elseworlds, and we even got to see the very first full look of the very first DLC character for this game, the Joker. You guys got to tell me what you think. What do you think about Joker being in this game as our very first DLC? I mean, we even got to see a little bit of his gameplay. For his traversal, it looks like he's going to be the Penguin, I guess, and he's flying around the map with an umbrella. And then for his melee, it looks like a flail that can go back into a cane and he can beat enemies over the top of the head with it. So it looks like it's half of a cane and even a flail. Looks like for the most part it's going to be used as a flail. And then yes, one of his two primary weapons is going to be a pistol. I don't know what his other primary weapon is going to be. Maybe a shotgun or an SMG. I have no idea. One other small piece of information that is cool to hear is that this Joker is a part of the Suicide Squad from his Earth, from his Elseworld. And apparently that's not the case anymore. Why? Because his Suicide Squad is dead. They're gone. I don't know what happened to them. He's not a part of that squad anymore. And now he's joining our squad to help us take down Brainiac from this Earth and that Earth. And he's just going to help us all together throughout the entire DLC. But now it's time to show you guys another big thing that got revealed today. We got to see the very first full look of what the full roadmap is going to look like for Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League in its first full year of post-launch content. Right here, guys, you can see the full look of what we're going to be getting in the first full season of Suicide Squad, releasing in March, 1 month after the game comes out. We're getting all of this stuff. We're getting new boss fights plus enemy variants. We're getting a new playable environment, new DLC villain themed weapons plus gear, new Riddler content, new activities plus Stronghold, and 2 episodes for Two-Face and Scarecrow. And they even showed us a sneak peek of what the other maps are going to look like for season 2, 3, and 4. Season 2 is the winter map, and apparently that's coming out in summer and not winter. So yeah, the season 2 is going to be winter, that's coming out in summer, and then season 3 is going to be Gotham by the looks of it, guys. We're going back to Gotham. Yes, it's all confirmed. We're going back to Gotham, the GCPD, the Bat Signal, all of that for season 3. And then for season 4, this one kind of surprised me, actually. I was not expecting this at all for season 4, or any map for that matter, any of the seasons. We're apparently going back to the Renaissance era for season 4. If you can look at it right here, guys, this is what the houses are going to look like all throughout the map of Metropolis. This is honestly kind of weird for, I'm not too hot on the Renaissance era or whatever. Hopefully I have a blast with it. That's all I can say. This is only the roadmap for year 1. So the roadmap for year 2, I mean, we're not going to see that for a long time, guys. Maybe the beginning of 2025, we're going to be seeing all the stuff for season 5, 6, 7, 8, and all the DLC characters, what the map's going to look like. We shouldn't be worrying about that now at all, guys. That's going to be so far in the future. Right now, all we have to deal with is the roadmap for year 1. Now, we know that this Insider Episode 3 is talking about Elseworlds and the DLC for Joker and all that, but they also did get to lean a little bit into the side of multiplayer and the competitiveness and what you're going to do once you beat your friends and all these different game modes you can play in. You get to unlock all these different emotes. You get to unlock all these cool outros and winning animations and even outfits from playing all this multiplayer stuff. We already do know of some of this stuff from the trailers and from some of the gameplay, and even the Dr. Lupo live stream on Friday. They did dive into what the Elseworlds is going to be like. They dived into what the outfits are going to look like, what the emotes are going to look like. They even showed us a Green Lantern poster for Hal Jordan. I can't tell if that poster is for a tease or maybe it's an Easter egg, either or. Whichever it is, I'm just happy it's in there. It's cool to see it. This Insider episode was called Introducing Elseworlds, but if I'm being honest, guys, I feel like there wasn't that much Elseworlds talk in the video. I feel like a lot of it was just, talking about the multiplayer and the leaderboards and the animations and the emotes and playing with your friends. It feels like a lot of it was just talking about that. They, of course, did talk about Elseworlds in this video and even the Joker DLC. I'd imagine after all these weeks of waiting for Insider Episode 3, I'd imagine that we would have gotten more information for what Elseworlds and the multiverse is going to be like. We do know that this game is going to dive into the multiverse and the Elseworlds, guys, but we also do have to talk about what the story is going to look like. It looks like that might have been answered in this little video clip right here. Watch it real quickly.
In his pursuit of trying to recreate his perfect Colu, Brainiac has been experimenting with some of our favorite DC characters' DNA, creating new worlds in alternate realities. It's these worlds that we call Elseworlds.
In this clip, this guy just said that Brainiac has the DNA of some of our fan favorite characters. Does this mean that Brainiac has the DNA of the Justice League? Brainiac has the DNA of the Justice League and he cloned the Justice League with this DNA he has from them? He got the DNA from Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, and Flash, and he used that DNA to make a clone in his ship while he keeps the real Justice League as prisoner in his ship, and the evil clone Justice League are down below in Metropolis. Is this enough evidence? Is this enough proof to suggest that the evil evil Justice League we are facing is a cloned Justice League. We know that this game is about the multiverse. We know that Brainiac has the DNA, so that could possibly mean that the Justice League is either a doppelganger from another Earth within the multiverse, or they're possibly even a clone created by Brainiac from their DNA, and the real Justice League are up top in the ship. Hopefully it ends up being one of these two. The evil Justice League we kill is either an evil doppelganger from another Earth, or it's a clone created by Brainiac. I just want the evil Justice League to be one of those two, and the real Justice League to be up top in the ship still. As for Joker, guys, I kind of do wish that we saw more of Joker in this video. We only saw a little bit of him near the end of the video. We got to see what his gameplay was like. We got to see what he sounded like. We got to see what his outfit was like. But from what I've seen so far from Joker, I mean, he looks cool, I guess. He's going to come out 1 month later after the game comes out. He's going to come out in March, so I can't wait for that to happen. I'm sure that you guys can't wait for him to come out either as DLC.